friends, welcome to Managing Mona's Moolah. I am Mona. It is Payday Friday. So we get to budget out a brand new paycheck for the next 2 weeks. So come along with me. Welcome to my channel and happy Friday. What I use is the Happy Planner Classic size, and I am going to go to the April month. Today is March 31st, so I have to plan for the next 2 weeks, which will carry me through April 13th. So the April quote is, "Cherish life's best moments." I'm using a Happy Planner. This came out maybe a year or so ago. I was using the Budget Mom workbook, but there is no physical product that came out for use this year. So I'm using a stash on hand. So what I have done is I have come to my monthly spread. Let me arrange things here real quickly. So what I like to do is I like to look at my monthly spread. Today is the 31st Friday, which I have to plan and pay for all my bills through next paycheck until I get my next paycheck on April 14th. So my cell phone bill will post to my credit card, and so for my paycheck on April 14th, I will pay my cell phone bill. So as far as the bills I need to cover this pay period, I have my mortgage payment, $1,785.49. That must be paid from today's paycheck. I have my gas bill, which is due by the 4th. That is $124.95. My electric bill, which is $71.49. I have my home security bill, which is $66.56, and my water, sewer, trash, which is $79 and a penny. So now that I have a good visual of what my bills will be like for the next 2 weeks, I can use the Budget Mom's Paycheck Budget Tracker. So this is how I plan out all of my paychecks for the next 2 weeks. So let's fill this out together. I have to write at an angle, I apologize. So let's get this paycheck budgeted. So today is March 31st, 2023. This paycheck covers March 31st through April 13th, because my next paycheck is on April 14th. So let's start with my income. So I do have a rollover from my last paycheck. I never bring my checking account down to zero. I always leave a cushion in my checking account, and that cushion gets rolled over into this pay period. So I have to account for my rollover. And that dollar value, let's put rollover here, is $177.35. And today's paycheck $1,456.88. Now, my boyfriend does contribute to the household bills, so I include that in my income. And that dollar value is $324.88. and 39 cents. Okay, so let's add in all these $3 values. Let's add them together. 177.35, which is my rollover, 2456.88 plus $324.39. So that gives me a dollar value of $2,958.62 for the next 2 weeks. So let's start out with my bills. My first bill is my mortgage, and that is due on April 1st. That is $1,785.49. I know this seems high, but there's a very good reason why it's that high. We'll get into that in another video. I'm going to share my mortgage payoff journey with you. So we're going to get into that, how I'm aggressively tackling my mortgage and how to pay that off sooner. So that is my first bill for this paycheck. Then my next bill is the natural gas to heat my home, and that is due on April 3rd. That is $124.95. So then my electric bill is also due on the 3rd, and that is $71.49. I have water, sewer, trash, which is due by the 10th, and that is $79 and a penny. I also have my home security. That is due by April 10. That is $66.56. I have a credit card payment of $43.31. Now, I don't carry balances on my credit card. I pay them off within that same pay period. So any charges that I have, I pay them off. I do not carry any balances on my credit card. So those are my bills for this pay period. So let's add these up. Those are my actual amounts. I don't need to put them in the budget column because those are actual numbers, and there's no estimating what they are because I already know what the dollar values are. So it's $1,785.49 for the mortgage payment, plus $124.95 for the gas bill, $71.49 for the electricity, $79 and a penny for the water, sewer, trash. Home security is $66.56. And the credit card payment for some food that I purchased is $43.31. So the total for my bills and expenses is $2,170.81. So let's take the bill total for my income for the next 2 weeks. $2,958.62 minus $2,170.81. My remaining amount, my remainder is $787.81. So that takes me to my cash envelopes. So let's bring this dollar value down, which is $787.81. So the first thing I like to do is always reward myself for my last 2 weeks of hard work. I always put something in my wallet so that I can have some guilt-free spending money over the next 2 weeks. So that's what I call my spending or allowance for the next 2 weeks. And that will be $100. Then I have dining out, food. That will be $100. And I have car juice. I work from my home, so I don't have to spend a lot of money on gas, thank goodness. It's so expensive, right? Groceries and gas are just really, really expensive. So I'm just grateful that I get to work out of my home. So my cash envelopes for the next 2 weeks are going to be $240. So I am going to write that where it says envelope total, $240. Okay. And I'm going to subtract that from my remainder. So let's subtract $240, and that leaves $547.81. Okay, so now I have my bills and my cash for the next 2 weeks, so that is okay. So let's go ahead and plan for my sinking funds. Let's bring this dollar value up here. So it is $547.81. Now I only have 2 sinking funds. One of them is for pets. That's for their toys and their treats and their food. And this paycheck, I am going to allow for $50. My second sinking fund is for my car insurance, and I pay that once a year. When I pay it once a year, I save on these payment convenience fees. They always tack on extra fees when you make it in payments. So I make that payment once a year. So that is for my car insurance, and I save $75 once a month. Okay. So then $75 plus $50, that's $125 for my sinking funds. That will not change. That is solid. That's a real number. I don't need to put it in the budget column. That's what I'm going to take from the bank. So if I have a remainder of $547.81 and I subtract $125 from it, I now have a remainder of $422.81. Okay. So I have to share once again that I do not carry any debt. I do not have any credit card debt. I do not have any student loans. I do not have any personal loans. So I am very grateful that I am debt-free. When you do see me make a credit card payment like this up here, it's because I charged it within that same pay period and I pay it off within that same pay period. Only reason why I have this credit card is I've had it since 1996, and they have a Visa rewards program. So when you swipe your card, you earn points, and those points can then be used to redeem for gift cards, restaurants, shopping, travel. So I accumulate all these points and then I just redeem them at Christmas time, and I buy Christmas gifts with those gift cards, or I take a trip, or I go eat at a restaurant. So the possibilities are endless. So that's why I do keep my credit card. I've had it since 1996. So I've had it for a very long time and I don't want to cancel that. So again, I don't have any debt. So I'm going to bring down my $422.81. So I have two challenges that I am going to be implementing now and into the future. It'll probably take me a year to complete them, but I have two of them that I'm planning. The first one is called Let It Bloom Savings Challenge. And again, I don't need to budget. It's something that I will take from the bank and tuck away for this savings challenge, and we'll get into the cash stuffing in my next video, so stick around for that. Woohoo! Okay, so Jar of Hearts is my next savings challenge. And I am also going to save $100 for it. So I have $200 that I am going to be withdrawing. Which will leave a cushion in my checking account of $222.81. I always leave a buffer in my checking account. It's a cushion. I feel comfortable leaving it there. So I am going to put cushion to $22.81. This is primarily in case something unexpected occurs and I need some money, medicine, home repair, something goes wrong with my car. I have a 2020 Camry and haven't had any troubles with it, knock on wood, but in case something happens, as a homeowner, you always have to have a backup plan. I always go to my checking account cushion for something that has come up that I did not foresee, that I did not plan for. So that checking account buffer stays there. I never draw my checking account down to zero. So this is my paycheck budget breakdown for the next 2 weeks. And I do this every time I get paid. I have to plan it out. When I write it down, I stick to the plan. This is a solid plan for me. I don't really ever deviate from it. I do have some savings accounts that are separate in case an emergency happens, but I do have this cushion in my checking in case an emergency happens. So that is it for this paycheck. Thank you for being here. Stay tuned for my cash stuffing for my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, and my savings challenges. That will be coming up in my next video. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this content, please consider subscribing and give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you next time.